Hello everybody, today we have a game called Capture the Flagship, and it's basically the scooter scarf battles where you have pool noodles sticking out of the scooter with a juggling scarf inside, and they're trying to take it, but now I ended up putting the gym mats on some scooters to create a flagship for each team, and they're trying to defeat the other team by getting both of their flagship flags. So here it is. So you basically have the scooters with a noodle, half a noodle stuck in the back. Scarves are tucked inside, and any team, the yellow or the blue, can take the flag or the scarf out of the back of a player's noodle, in which case they would go to their team side on this end of the gym or the other, and they go behind the cone and wait for a teammate to bring them a scarf that they took from another group. So once a player loses their scarf and they go behind the cone, another player who stole one from the other team, they can have one in each hand besides the one that's in their noodle. So they can bring back one right immediately to someone that's behind their team cone to get them back in the game, or they can wait till they get two to make the trip more worth it, and then bring the two extra scarves back and give it to two players in line and get them back in the game. So once they have their flags taken, they pick up their scooter and go get in line. And now here's the flagship part. We got basically 6 scooters underneath. I have them duct taped. I have big noodles that I taped on, so a student will sit on each end, and then 2 in the middle is back to back, so 4 all together. And they can move around and try to get away from the other team. If the team gets both of their flags or their scarves, the game is over and the other team wins. And the other team has their flagship as well. So it's up to the little mini fighters to keep everyone away from their flagship. And I might do some modifications of this later as it develops. I was thinking of giving something to the flagship to defend itself with, but as it is, they're allowed to, if they can stay seated and grab the noodle scarves from the other smaller fighters, they can disable them. So the other players that are trying to get the flags have to come in from an angle and grab the end without really getting too close to the players, who could reach out and disable them before they actually get a flag. I had to add that I ended up changing it so that their cone wasn't in the back anymore. It took a long time for people to get there and save them, so I put a hoop on each side of the gym for their team colors, and that made it a lot quicker and very, very little downtime for anyone, which made me a lot happier, as we want to keep them moving as much as we can.